Yeah, I mean, obviously going through progressions and trying to hit guys first on third down, and I felt early on New England did a good job just with scheming us up with our plays and stuff, and we had guys running with them anticipating our routes, I felt like. And so, anyways, just going through progressions, and then at the end, I'm like, all right, we need 4 yards here and 8 yards here, and so I just tried making them play with my legs and was able to move the chains. So, yeah, felt good though, like early on, sort of just moving and getting into the game, it felt like.
You talk so much about efficiency and completions and patience. I don't know if I've ever seen you throw this many deep strikes in a game today. What was there for the taking, you thought?
Yeah, I mean, we were just ready for any. I mean, that's the case for every game. Is we're ready for if they present a certain coverage, then we have a shot or an opportunity ready, and we just got to execute and capitalize on them. And so for this game, there was a couple plays where their safeties were low, and when we had guys going deep with Debo and JJ, and so for me, we talked about it on the sideline, and I was sort of aggressive to seeing that and let it rip and trust those guys to get under it and make plays, and that's what they did. So. It was nice to be able to connect on those deeper routes and stuff like that, and put that on tape and give us all some confidence moving forward with the deep ball.
When you say they were scheming you guys up, they usually play a lot of man coverage. Were they doing different things today, more zone?
No, I think they did a lot of man, but with just like anticipating with their safeties, like looking guys up, crossing the field and stuff, and sort of just ready for some of the routes that we had on. And so I thought they did a good job with that, and sort of making the plays a contested catch kind of play and things like that. So, props to them. They did a good job.
You've been doing more of that this year, sort of taking away those middle routes, the crossing routes that have been, your bread and butter in recent seasons.
Yeah, I feel like in the past couple seasons that's been something that we're sort of known for, but people scheme us up and they do a good job with just leverage and taking away certain routes, and so for us that's a good opportunity for us to be able to adapt and work on different things as well. So every team is different. They present a new challenge and stuff, but this week was a lot of man coverage and sort of they did a good job of just funneling everything back to the middle of the field. So they did a good job with it.
Seeing or reading on the Kittle touchdown, it certainly wasn't wide open there. We just let him make a play, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, the play was for him to break out and then go up. It was more of a third down play, but we thought we'd get the look for it down there, and so I saw him break out, and then I was getting hit, so I was like, I just need to give my guy a shot here and give him a chance. So just put it up for him and let him come down with it. So, but he made a great play, but way better than a better throw than that was. Like he made the play. So that's George.
Rock, you are, I guess, last week against Rams, NFC Championship game against Lions, and today at times, I mean, your ability to scramble and run is maybe more prevalent than in the past. You do a lot in college. How is it different what you're doing now, as far as with your legs, if at all, than kind of what you did in college?
I mean, I'm not dropping back thinking, all right, I'm going to act like I'm going to, throw and then just run and try to make a play. It's not like that. I'm a quarterback. I'm trying to go through my reads and hit my guys and move the chains that way, and that's the position that I play, and I take pride in that. And so when something's not there and teams drop 8 and they're rushing 3, and last week we saw a play where they dropped 9 and rushed 2. And so for me, it's like knowing that, like I'm still going to go through my progression, try to hit my guys in windows when I can, but if not, then I feel like I have just the right amount of athleticism to move and make plays. So I don't need to be a freak athlete and all that kind of stuff. I know who I am, but if something presents itself, then I'm willing to do what it takes for our team to move the chains and use my legs.
When you say just the right amount of athleticism, like what do you mean? Like you're just maybe just above the mean there?
Yeah, I mean, I think my 10-yard split, just to give you guys some perspective, was faster than Christian's and Debo, I think. You guys can fact check me, but that's what I mean. Like I think I just have enough to get out of the pocket and make a play, pick up 5-7 yards here or there. So I'm not Lamar Jackson's by any means, but anyways, just do what it takes.
In front of you today, big holes for Mason, and for the most part, you were upright.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job, man. Just obviously it starts with the run, and for those guys to be able to give Mason the lanes that he had was huge. And then in the pass game, man, I thought they did a great job. You know, there's some looks where it's a little crazy and stuff in there, but you know, I think they did an amazing job of giving me time, allow me to see guys downfield and hit those third level throws. So that's a prop to them, man. So they had a chip on their shoulder this week at practice, and we all did. And so and with that being said, I still think we can all collectively as an offensive unit be better and execute in situations. So, but very proud of those guys. Interception, BA, across the middle of the field. I saw him early, and then I went to lead him, and I didn't see Jabril Peppers. He sort of fell off and got it. So that's something that, you know, I got to move on in my progressions and not be greedy. I think I hitched to him 2 or 3 times, which just isn't good as a quarterback. Like, you go through your progressions based off of your hitches and you read with your feet. And that when I got greedy, I saw him across the middle, and Jabril made a good play.